The wife of former Rangers owner Sir David Murray will brand him manipulative and controlling in a £10 million divorce action. Kay Tinto Murray, 46, will also accuse her tycoon husband of being in a relationship with an unnamed ex-girlfriend before and during their 7-year marriage. The details have emerged just weeks after the couple insisted they would remain firm friends despite their breakup. Kay will demand £18,000 a month for 3 years and present a damning account of her broken relationship with Sir David, 66. Former Rangers owner David Murray at Ibrox Image, SNSA friend said, he was rude and condescending towards Kay. He was constantly criticising her and destroyed her confidence. Former Rangers stars face £24 million EBT bill as taxman's payback deadline looms. Kay went for counselling to address her low self-esteem. David told her when and how she could communicate with him. He even moved out of their home without giving an explanation and refused to communicate with her unless it was through their housekeeper. Kay's lawyer Rachel Kelsey will also ask the court to overturn a financial agreement made between the couple in the event of divorce. The prenuptial deal was signed before they tied a knot at Sir David's Dunbarney estate near Bridge of Erne, Perthshire, in June 2011, which was just weeks after he sold debt-stricken Rangers to Craig White for £1. Kay believes that its terms are unreasonable and will argue that she had no choice but sign it in order to get married. She also agreed to the prenup because she believed that she would remain married to Sir David and that she could trust him. But after splitting in February, allegations emerged about his behavior. She has claimed that Sir David was spotted with another woman in France and that before and during the marriage he continued a relationship with an ex-lover. The friend added, Kay had no idea about these women, she trusted David when she signed the prenup. She would have made a different decision had she been aware. Kay on Arctic Challenge Image, handout former lawyer Kay has raised huge sums of money for cancer research with a series of endurance challenges including climbing Mount Kilimanjaro and trekking 100 kilometers through the Arctic Circle. Her family have substantial land holdings and property throughout Scotland and recently sold a site in North Lanarkshire to developers for a sum of more than £8 million. She has twin teenage daughters to her first husband, while Sir David has 2 adult sons to his first wife, who have cancer in 1992. Last night, Kay declined to comment. But the friend added, when she and David split, there was still a chance that it could have remained amicable as they both said in their public statement. But she has since been made aware of a number of issues which have destroyed all trust. When they got married, Kay was willing to sign the prenup because she was in love and didn't want people to think she was only interested in his money. However, she sacrificed her career to be at his side through all the long and hard years involving Rangers and his business difficulties. Kay's support through those years helped him pursue business interests. Her lawyers have advised that the terms of the prenup are so draconian and unfair that they need to be challenged. She is quite frank that she doesn't expect £10 million, which is a figure that's been arrived at by lawyers. She just wants David to be reasonable so that they can both move on with their lives. The most important thing is that she doesn't want to be forced out of her home in Edinburgh. Craig White bought Rangers for £1. Image, PAK is a private person and will be feeling uncomfortable with the fuss. The couple began dating in 2003 and got engaged 3 years later. They temporarily split in 2009 before getting married. At the time, Sir David said, "The time is right. Kay and I have been together for almost 8 years and, after selling Rangers, this is a completely new chapter in my life. We make a great team." Her friend told how during their marriage, Sir David became increasingly reclusive and spent significant periods of time at his Chateau Routers vineyard in the south of France. Murray's villa in France. Image, SIPA Press. While there, she told how he did not want Kay to join him unless he invited her. At the beginning of this year, Kay arranged a holiday in the USA with her twin daughters, but at the last minute Sir David said he was not going. Around the same time, she said she intended to travel to France to see him, but claims he ordered her to stay away. David made it clear to Kay that if she did so, there would be obvious consequences, which his wife took to mean the marriage would be over, so she did not attend. They publicly announced their split in April. Staircase in French Villa. Image, SIPA Press. A statement made on the couple's behalf at the time said, "It is with deep regret and sadness that Sir David Murray and Kay Tinto Murray announced that they have separated. They recognize that they are at different stages of their lives and have different interests going forward. They will remain firm friends. They ask that the media respect their privacy at this difficult time. There will be no further statements given." Sir David made his fortune from the steel industry while in his 20s but lost both legs in a car crash in 1976. He bought Rangers in 1988, which was the start of an era in which the club dominated Scottish football. His wife was at Holyrood when the tycoon was knighted by the Queen in 2007. But following the 2008 global banking crisis, his property empire became crippled by debt. Villa's plush interior image, SIPA Press Holytown Golf Club boss jailed for theft. He was forced to surrender Rangers to Craig White for a £1 coin. After White's disastrous reign saw Rangers liquidated, so David claimed he had been duped by the Motherwell-born businessman. In 2008, the Sunday Times Rich List estimated the entrepreneur was worth £720 million. And while his wealth has not returned to the pre-crash high, this year's Rich List ranked him as Scotland's 53rd richest person with a fortune of £150 million. Scottish government ministers are set to decide whether 1,300 homes should be built on Greenbelt land owned by Sir David. If granted, it would be the first stage in the creation of a £1 billion garden district near the Royal Bank of Scotland's Gogarburn HQ. The couple's case is due to call at the Court of Session in Edinburgh on Tuesday. Sir David did not respond to our requests for a comment.